I'm Miles Dewitt. I'm 35 years old and I'm from Camp Verde, Arizona. I was the 2017 Arizona Nationals Ranch Horse Champion. My wife and I have 4 daughters, ranging from 16 down to 4 years old, and we're into training horses and raising horses so that we can go to the barrel racings and the rodeos on the weekends. I've been raised on ranches my whole life. My dad worked for ranches and ran ranches all over Arizona. In high school, I had to come home and figure out a way I was going to pay for my truck and my phone and all that stuff, so I started riding colts. There's a lot of horses out there that people don't want to ride, so that's kind of where I started. And having all girls, we got away from riding the bronchial horses, and now we just kind of pick and choose what we get to ride. I'll get a horse, take them to the round pen, turn them loose in there. I like to watch them move around, kind of read what's happening, whether they're paying attention to me or they're just off in the distance not paying attention. After you kind of get control of their minds after working with them, then you get them haltered or get them caught back and start pulling them around, and you usually start running into one thing or another. Luckily for me, I've got some outside riding that I can just leave my gate and just go for a ride, and that's where I do most of my problem solving, is just go and ride them. You get into their mind without ever having to pull on their face a whole lot. Those horses that are athletes, you can do anything on them, so that's kind of what we're breeding for in our program as well, is just horses that are smart but athletic, can run, but want to be willing to do whatever you want to do. The horse I showed at Arizona Nationals, he's a good young stud that we've picked up. He's 7 years old this year, so he was 6 when we showed him. It's Dash to Fame is his dad, and his mom goes back to Poco Bueno. So you got cow on bottom and you got run on top, which most of the Dash to Fame horses that I've broken rode, they've all been real cowy as well. So we just kind of lucked out and got him, and turns out he does everything. I took him to some ranch rodeos, and we took him to the ranch horse competitions. Arizona Nationals, we got lucky and we ended up winning first there. We've been probably going for the last 10 years. It's a pretty prestigious deal amongst the ranchers. I mean, come December, January time everywhere in Arizona, I mean, that's a downtime for ranchers, and so you get your good horse, get him ready and take him down there and get to ride against some of the best guys in Arizona. You're going for bragging rights. The purse or the money that you can win there in the last couple of years actually has climbed to where it's a pretty good deal to win it. I mean, that make your Christmas. That's kind of why I went. Needed to promote my stud and promote what you're doing. My second oldest daughter, she entered it as well. She's entered it the last 2 years on horses, and my wife, she'll probably end up showing that stud that we won on last year. Just kind of a family deal we can do together. We like the horse and ranch lifestyle. Works for my family and works for us, and like this stud that we've got, we're hoping that's our future.